Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 5th of January 2019. We're going to reflect on John chapter 1, 43 to 51, long one. The next day Jesus decided to go to Galilee. He found Philip and said to him, "Follow me." Now Philip was from Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Peter. Philip found Nathanael and said to him, "We have found him about whom Moses in the law and also the prophets wrote, Jesus, son of Joseph from Nazareth." Nathanael said to him, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" Philip said to him, "Come and see." When Jesus saw Nathanael coming toward him, he said of him, "He is truly an Israelite in whom there is no deceit." Nathanael asked him, "Where did you get to know me?" Jesus answered, "I saw you under the fig tree before Philip called you." Nathanael replied, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God, you are the King of Israel." Jesus answered, "Do you believe because I told you that I saw you under the fig tree? You will see greater things than these." And he said to him, "Very truly I tell you, you will see heaven opened and the angels of God ascending and descending upon the Son of Man." The Gospel of the Lord. When we think of following someone, we usually visualize a leader with people breathing in the dust of his sandals as they walk behind him. Kind of like a brace of ducks. I had to look that up. Kind of like a brace of ducks walking in procession. But a true follower is one who puts into practice what he learns from the Master, following what he does. This is a typical example. Jesus told Philip to follow him, saying, "Come and see." Now Philip goes and finds a friend named Nathanael, tells him about Jesus, and when the latter voices skepticism, Philip says, "Hey, don't take my word for it. You come and see for yourself." It's pretty much what the Samaritan woman who encountered Jesus by the well did. After he had touched her life, she immediately sought out others and tried to touch their lives by saying, "Come and see." You'll find that story in John chapter 4. Following Jesus is not merely ticking the Christian box on the census form that people ask you to fill in on the odd occasion. It is living in emulation of Christ, trying to become more like he is. I say more like he is because in baptism, the process of being like him begins. If we die to ourselves daily, as he says, we decrease and he increases, and then we even start to resemble him. And when that happens, people become drawn to you, and then leading them to Jesus becomes a breeze because they can see that you are different. And if they knew you from an earlier time, they can see that you have changed, and the change is for the better. Everyone wants that because, quite frankly, they lead miserable lives. So while the year is still new and resolutions are still being kept, let us add this to the list to really follow Jesus, putting into practice all that we learn from him as we read the gospel and see how he lived as he walked upon this earth. He never asked us to do anything that he didn't do himself. And to make sure that we could, he gave us his very own Holy Spirit. What more can we ask for? God bless you.